Hello, hello. I don't think anyone's in just yet. Let's see if I get a. Hello, hello. See if anybody's in the chat just yet. I don't think so. Give it a minute. See if we get anybody joining in. Not, I will just go ahead and get started and just start talking and see what happens. Hello. Hey, Kim. How are you? It was a little chilly here today. I don't know how the weather is at home. Well, happy Monday. You like my shirt? I know you've seen this. Do you have the same one? I can't remember if we got the same one. But that's my mood. I need the sea to set me free today. Oh no, sorry about the headache. Sorry about the headache. Well, thank you for coming in. You know, you're my conversation starter. So, well, I had a good weekend. Mon- you don't have that one? I thought you had this one because with the bright colors. Maybe Mika got this one then. I, some of one of us got it. Two of us got it. But anyway, it's I always say this is the Monday mood check, so I'm trying to see how your weekend was, see anything interesting new cruising wise came up. I kind of had a busy weekend. I ended up sort of having a cruise adventure, and then after that, I was on Sea Lake Journeys invited me to be on their live on Saturday. They do a live every Saturday called the Saturday Stroll, and they basically were interviewing me and letting me talk about the channel. So got to meet some new folks on there, and they were part of a like a like a live-a-thon where a bunch of different channels were trying to raise money for folks who maybe have disabilities or some other hardship where they would not be able to cruise. They were raising money for that, and that was by a channel called Down Under Cruises, Down Under Cruising, and they're from Australia. So our dream vacation, Kim. So anyway, so that was nice. That was fun. Maybe they will come in later on. As you know, they were cracking us up last time. But cruise adventure, my cruise adventure was that on I Drive in Orlando, they have the Titanic. And it's been here for a little while, but I finally decided to go over there. I figured it was safe time to hit iDrive because um, it's not high tourist season. I know I was being a tourist, but you know what I mean. It gets very busy over there. And I went in and toured the Titanic. I'm sure I'm trying to get the picture right up. And hopefully you can see I had my king of the world, queen of the world moment on the Titanic. It's very like realistic when you board or when you go in. They are talking to you like you're welcome aboard and going to get your yeah, it was really cute. I thought this was a, I went in there saying I'm not buying pictures, but sure, I'll take the pictures, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna buy it. But I thought that came out cute. Whoop. It's not staying in the little thing very well, but I thought the picture came out cute. So you go in and they're like, welcome aboard, welcome aboard. Let's just check your boarding pass. And so you go to the little desk and get your tickets, get your boarding pass. And right after you get your boarding pass, which I should have, I don't have it handy. I should have showed you guys. After you get your boarding pass, they're right there ready to take pictures, just like when you're boarding the ship. And that's when I took that picture. And then you start making your way through the exhibit. It was really, really neat. I did a video. I posted it yesterday. So if you haven't had a chance to see that yet, you might want to check it out. Um, Hey, Keisha, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Happy Monday. I was just talking about hey, Mika, how are you? I was just talking about my weekend, but let's see how you guys are doing. How was your weekend? How was your Monday? Give you guys a second. Um, your Monday was weird. I hope funny weird, not crazy bad weird. Weekend was good. Monday has been busy. Yeah. Mondays are like that, right? You're so excited for the weekend, and the Mondays usually get you. But my weekend was good. I was saying how I had a chance to have a cruise adventure. You had a 4-hour delay. Oh, off threw off the schedule at school. Weather delay or something crazy happened at school delay. Um, that doesn't sound good either way, actually. Um, yeah, I'm sure that did throw everything off. You're already trying to get so much done um, in the school day. Oh well, yeah, we definitely was supposed to win the Super Bowl. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest football fan, but I was definitely around here talking about fly Eagles fly. I had my Eagle shirt all ready, prepped and ready. I watched most of the game. Of course, made it through halftime. Um, Watched the third quarter. They lost me at the start of the fourth quarter. I was like, oh, this is not going to be good. Yeah, it took a sad turn. It took a sad turn. But congratulations. Not gonna be sore losers. Congratulations. But anyway, before that, my weekend was good. Saturday I had a cruise adventure. And then after that, I no, the Eagles didn't win. I don't even know what the final score was, actually, Keisha. I declined gatherings to sit at home and watch YouTube. Well, everybody is thankful for you watching YouTube, but I'm sure there were some tense moments during Super Bowl gatherings. It was an interesting game. It was an interesting game. Um, so I had a cruising adventure on Saturday during the day, and then in the evening, I joined Robin and Chet on their Saturday stroll, which was a lot of fun. They were so great and so welcoming. So if you didn't have a chance to see that, you might want to go over to Sea Lake Journeys. Yeah, Sea Lake Journeys and watch the replay of the live. I'm kind of curious about it myself. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't like seeing myself play back. But they were really great to have me on. So I appreciate that. And I met a lot of new folks who watch and subscribe to the channel. So that was really good. Oop, let me see if I can scroll. Oh, thank you, Keisha. Robin and Chet are so nice. Yeah, and they are a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. They do a morning thing every morning at 8. A little morning show, and then on Saturdays, I think the morning show is at 10, and then they do the Saturday stroll at 6. Um, so anyway, but before, like I said, I had a cruising adventure before that, and here's what I did, guys. I boarded a ship. I boarded the Titanic right here in Orlando on I Drive, International Drive. There is the Titanic exhibit, and it's not new. I had been wanting to go for a while and decided that I needed to just do it before it got to be high tourist season, even though I was being a tourist, before it got to be high tourist season, and I could go and look around and enjoy it. And here is my Queen of the World moment. Hopefully, you can see that. I was saying before you guys came on how when you go inside, they treat you just like you're really boarding a ship, and they're welcoming you, and they just want to check your boarding documents, and you go to the desk and you end up with a boarding pass, and the boarding pass actually has the information about someone who was a real passenger aboard the Titanic. And as you make your way through the museum, you eventually get to find out what happened to that person, whether or not they survived, and what happened. But like I said, if you haven't had a chance to see it, I hope you guys will watch that video. I think you'll really like it. It was really neat. This year is the 25th anniversary of the movie. I can't believe that. And I hear it's going to be showed, I guess, probably in select theaters around the country. Um, oh, that's so nice. Bill, yeah, I did a live premiere, and he joined it. Someone was talking about an exhibit in Myrtle Beach, and Bill was like, "Hold up, I just saw this on Lisa's channel." Oh, that's really nice. Um, yeah, I know there are a couple of locations. I don't know about Myrtle Beach. I remember seeing Las Vegas in particular. So there might be other locations. Maybe there is one in Myrtle Beach too. But they have real artifacts that have been pulled or recovered from the Titanic wreckage. They have lots of stories about, the real passengers, not just the first class passengers, people who were in second class and third class, and why they were coming to New York, and how it ended for them. Some well, some not so well. But the recreations of the parts of the ship were really cool, really cool. So thanks, Bill from Warm Strong Adventures. I will be sure to thank him when I next run into him on one of the chats. But anyway, you guys know I'm always missing a cruise, talking about going on a cruise, but I'm continuing the in the kitchen. What can I try and make at home until I get on a ship. So today I'm going to attempt creme brulee, which I know we've talked about before, but I've never actually tried to make it. So here we go. This was a Erica selection. So it's not a lot of ingredients to the creme brulee. This recipe is basically will make 4 servings. You need 6 eggs, which I know about the price of eggs. I know eggs are a precious commodity these days, but you need 6 eggs. You need 2 cups of heavy cream. You need a teaspoon and a half of vanilla, a third cup of sugar, and seems like I might be forgetting something, but I think that's it. Eggs, cream, vanilla, sugar. Um, and yeah, I'm just gonna get started making it. I gotta say, I'm a little nervous about this whole tempering of the eggs. You have to warm the cream, but then you add it to the eggs. Try not to make it curdle. So here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna start with the simplest. Well, what should be the simplest thing is just um, separating out the eggs. Hey, Emily, how are you? Passing to give you a thumbs up. Oh, wow. No, have a good night. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Talk to you soon, hopefully. Um, all right, who the other home cooks who are watching, you guys have a secret method for separating out your egg whites. I'm old school. I just kind of shuffle them back and forth between the shells. Anybody else have a better way of separating out the yolks? I gave you the ingredients for the um, full size, to make 4 servings on this, but I actually just cut it in half. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Emily. That's really sweet. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you. Creme brulee, yummy. About to make me head to the fresh market. Yes, that's where these eggs came from. Fresh market. So, but the surprising thing about the fresh market is that the eggs were like, I don't want to say a good price because eggs are crazy expensive right now, and they did have a limit on you only could get 2 dozen eggs at the fresh market. But I mean, I didn't need more than that. But I'm just saying they wouldn't let you go crazy because the price was pretty good. It was in the $4 range, which doesn't sound like a deal, but you know, I've paid more recently for a dozen of eggs. That's for sure. That is for sure. Not for eggs. Already. Oh, they have ready-made creme brulee at the fresh market. Keisha, maybe we should have had this conversation before. But then what would I do tonight? I don't know. That is funny. I'm like, no, not the eggs. The creme. You're like, not the eggs. The creme brulee. I get the creme brulee there. All right. So I separated out the eggs and the yolk. Erica says she's gonna have an egg white omelet. So okay, we're not gonna waste that. And I'm gonna add that to the bowl with some sugar. You're very funny. You're like, no, they already made creme brulee. And the sugar. Um, and I'm gonna whisk that up. Now the recipes are funny because they're like, you have to basically whisk this for like 4 minutes. So it will change the color. I don't know if you can see. This is, it's a pretty good yellow. Um, and it's supposed to get to a pale yellow. Um, but then it says, not to over whip the eggs or let too much air in them. So if you're whisking for 4 minutes, I think you're gonna. I think it's easy to go wrong here, people. I might be heading to the fresh market for some pre-made creme brulee, but you know me, I'm gonna keep going and at least try this. Actually, before I started working on the eggs, I was supposed to start warming the heavy cream. Um, I'm just worried about this whole process of adding the warm cream. That's why you do adding the warm cream to the eggs, because that just seems like that's where it could easily go wrong. I'm gonna end up with scrambled eggs in this bowl instead of a nice custardy mix. So I'm gonna finish whisking the eggs before I do that cream because I want to watch it. Precision gets you every time. Well, I don't know how you are with flavors, Keisha. Maybe you don't need to be precise. You can do a little of this, a little of that, and it comes out just fine. I mean, I know you have family at home that you're cooking for. They're probably doing just fine. They're not complaining about the precision. Okay, has anybody actually made this at home? Feel free to give a shout like, watch out. I mean, I don't know how. Hey, Edna, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I am trying to make creme brulee. A cruise favorite. Actually, I know you had a little bit of everything on your recent cruise. Is that a favorite for you too, Edna, the creme brulee? Never tried to make it before. Never really thought about making it before. I just have it on a ship. But other than my Titanic adventure on Saturday, it's going to be a little bit before I'm on a cruise. So figured I would at least try and make it at home. Um, I'm sure you guys all have this, can relate to this. My grandmother cooked and baked all the time, and most of it from scratch and handmade, homemade. And I'm sure she is laughing at me right now trying to whisk these eggs because I'm having a time. This is like the longest 4 minutes either. I guess I'm working on nowhere, man. I think it was tasted it, but it was you weren't a big fan. You weren't a big fan. You go for more. No, you just talked about this on one of your cruise vlogs. You like banana flavored stuff. So banana cake or something like that would be more your jam. Okay. Well, we're just gonna give it a whirl. It definitely has lightened in color. I don't think this camera will be very clear enough to show you that, but it has lightened in color. It's very smooth. So I'm gonna set that aside for a second. Your family knows not to eat my baking. I can cook and follow a recipe, but baking is not for me. Okay. I'm not really the baker either. Erica really has My daughter Erica really has taken a I take that back. I bake cookies. I'll bake sort of basic cakes, but she's really into the experimenting with, new recipes or recipes she's found on TikTok and stuff like that. Um, so good for her. And she loves the fresh market, and they have all kinds of eggs like duck eggs, which are supposed to be amazing for baking because they're real creamy. They make things real creamy. Um, so and she made that cheesecake I was telling you guys about. So I'm happy to let her bake. Happy to let her bake. Yes, Tamika. I know she is. I'm laughing at me trying to make this custard. She would be like, we're talking about our grandmother. She would be like, oh, it's just a simple custard. That won't take you any time at all. It's taking me a time. It's taking me a time. But anyway, right now I just have the this heavy cream warming. You're not supposed to bring it to a full boil. I don't know if you can see that. Um, and I'm just watching for it to start bubbling around the edges, and then I will slowly add it into the to the egg mixture. So next time you guys come down, Tamika, I think you should check out that Titanic. I think you would like it. Um, not even Jiffy cornbread muffins or Nestle refrigerated cookie dough, baking disaster. Oh no, not the refrigerated cookie dough. Although I have to say, we were talking about the Super Bowl, so I'm originally from Philadelphia, so I was definitely rooting for the Eagles. The Titanic, Edna, is located in Orlando on International Drive. Um, I'm showing off my little adventure here. I had my cruise ship Queen of the World moment. I would never do this on an actual cruise ship because that's crazy. I'm adventurous, but not that adventurous. I'm not trying to fall off the ship. But there, it was cute and fun. Um, thank you. Yeah, it was really fun. So if you guys check out that vlog if you haven't seen it yet, give it a thumbs up. Um, and if you didn't not catch Sea Lake Adventures Saturday Stroll, check that out too. They're a lot of fun, and they were super super nice to have me on. Yeah, go check it out, Edna. Thank you. All right, just because I'm being super paranoid about this heavy cream. I know a watch pot never boils, but that's the point. It's not supposed to boil. It's just supposed to get heated. Get heated. But I'm gonna go ahead and add the vanilla into that. And speaking of, cruises, and this is something that I like to get when I cruise to Mexico is the vanilla. And they usually have it right there in the shops in the port. So you don't have to hunt for it. I get they always have some kind of special, like two for something for the vanilla, two for 10, two for, I don't know what this was. It wasn't expensive. And then you can use it all year round. Okay. Now this seems to be, I probably have let it go too far and it's actually boiling. So, oops. It smells good though. Now that the vanilla is in there, we need smell-o-vision. Amazing what they can do with the green screen. Yes, the green screen was fun. I like I said, when I came in, they were, welcome aboard. Let's check your documents, and they have you go to the desk and you get this boarding pass, and then right, like I turn in two steps, there's somebody saying, do you want to take pictures? Like, okay. um, Raquel from MH Family Adventures says she gets her vanilla in Mexico too. Yeah, it's really good and it's not expensive. You get big quantities of it and you have it. But we whoever goes next, my mom, we have other friends who like to go, and we stock each other up on the vanilla when we go. It's like it's a good souvenir. Okay, I need a sieve strainer to add this cream to the egg mixture. Now, this is the part where, hey, together we travel. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. In case you didn't hear all of that, I'm basically missing being on a cruise ship. And I am, oh my gosh, if you could see the walk Erica was just doing coming into the kitchen. I am attempting to make creme brulee at home. You can't be on a ship and have your favorite dessert. You might as well try and figure out how to do it in a pinch to get you through.
Who's here?
Who's here? Miss Keisha's here. Miss Edna's here. Together We Travel is here. Tamika and Aunt Kim and I don't know who else is here.
I like
Some
to bake,
friends.
Miss Keisha. I can bake. I can't. I'm the complete opposite. I can't. Well, I tried to cook, but I'm better at baking.
I'm slowly adding in this heavy cream because I am really worried about the eggs curdling. And I think Erica's just here for moral support because
Hi, Kim. Hi.
just doing a little
Yeah,
bit
Miss
at a time.
Keisha. Together we travel. Hello, together we travel. In Edna's world.
More, a little bit more. I just think this is where it could turn into a disaster.
Yes, it could.
It could. Was that supportive? Was
Hi.
that saying hi?
Hi.
You can say hi.
Hi,
Little Miss
guys.
Smiling Sunshine thought dessert was ready. That's what it is. You're right. That's what it is. She thought I was done, and she was ready
Well,
to
I wanted to see if you needed help
ready to
too.
come taste. Oh, that's nice. You can you have to when we put this into the ramekins, you have to put it in a water bath so you can crank up the teapot so that we can get it hot. Hey, little cuz. Lisa the adventurous. The really funny thing. I mean, I wasn't a terribly picky eater, but I only ate. Um, I really wasn't into like restaurant foods. My grandmother was um, an amazing cook. Everybody always wanted to come to her house to eat and did on holidays, but just on any given day, we had plenty of neighbors stopping by. What'd you make today? And so she was always cooking something. So I was very accustomed to her cooking and the food that she made. And if we did go out somewhere, I was kind of like, no, thank you. No, thank you. Wasn't really interested. Um, so that carried on well into my adulthood where I would go to restaurants and just try pretty basic things or their sort of specialty things, but not stray from that. But somehow, when I went on a cruise, I wanted to try it all. I would have just dumped it in. Well, when you try it again, Keisha, now you're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna do it slow. Do it slow, so I don't have these eggs turning into scrambled eggs in the bowl. Me too. You have no patience for cooking, but you cook all the time, Edna. It looks like, right? Don't you cook a lot, especially for your grandkids? Okay, I'm trying not to show you guys the mess that I'm making. The bowl looks okay, but the top of the stove is kind of correct. All right, so now I'm gonna get these cute little ramekins ready to pour in the custard mixture. It doesn't look curdled or anything. It's looking pretty smooth, so hopefully that was all right. And the tip from the recipe was to put a paper towel in the bottom of the baking dish so that it doesn't slip as you're doing the water bath. So I'm just gonna fill up these ramekins. Um, as you see, I have my quality control inspector right here, making sure I'm really filling up the ramekins. You can monitor the chat, see if anybody's trying to tell me, oh no, look out, danger. Okay.
I had a little extra.
Okay. Don't skimp on her. She wants it filled up.
No, I'm just like I see how we have a little extra. That's all.
Okay. Yeah,
Right.
a little extra. Um, God bless my hubby. As long as it's not pork, he eats whatever I cook. And when I'm like, babe, this is not good. Oh, that is sweet though. That he's supportive. He's like, you made it. I'm eating it. That's great. You're not trying to poison them, Keisha. I know. There's still love in that dish. Okay, the water is boiling now. Do you want to pour it
I'll
in
pour
the
it.
water bath? Just don't splash, and it needs to be like halfway through the or halfway up the ramekin. Okay, so we're doing the water bath. You guys see that? I don't do this. So if this is like crazy basic and you're like, yeah, duh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be. It's a big deal for me. Meanwhile, I have the oven preheating to 300. So it's kind of a low heat, but that's what they say. Again, I think the object
up, like right here.
I think a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I think that's halfway. Um, 300 degrees for 30 minutes. So she's going to get an exact measurement.
So for those who don't know, water bath is also used in cheesecake.
You know about her cheesecake.
Yeah, I made a cheesecake. This is how. You sure you don't want to use?
Go ahead. You can
Water bath is used in cheesecake. And for those of you who don't understand how a water bath works, I will explain. So why a water bath is needed is because when you put it with the water, but it's not like touching the water, what happens is that it steams up inside the oven. So not only is it actually heating, like getting cooked, but it's keeping the moisture in. Because when you put things in the oven, it's more of a dry heat. But then when you do the water bath, it creates the humidity in the oven. So now it's a humid heat, kind of like Florida and other tropical places. So then it tastes good. So if you were to do a cheesecake or other custard without the water bath, it's going to come out very dry and very bad.
I'm saving the egg whites, guys, because Erica's going to make an egg white omelet. Right?
Yes. No reason. No reason to waste egg whites.
No reason to waste egg whites.
It is a lot of steps, Miss Keisha. It is a lot of steps. A water bath is a lot of steps.
That was the easiest step.
Yeah, but that's because you have the ramekins. Doing a water bath for a cheesecake in a spring foam pan is a lot worse. It's a lot worse.
Yes, which isn't why I never made one of those either. Actually, I'm talking about all these desserts, and I do try different desserts on the cruises, especially when you go to the buffet area and they have all those cakes just lined up. I don't know if they do creme brulee on a buffet um, or not. I don't think I've ever seen that. But the cakes usually get me, and um, anytime there's ice cream, I want ice cream. That's probably hands down my favorite dessert. I mean, I love some hot apple pie and ice cream, but I could be happy with just a bowl of ice cream for dessert. So anyway, trying new things, and okay, Keisha, being a little adventurous and trying some different desserts. So what time is it? That is supposed to cook for a half hour, but we did one of those,
Cooking
the
magics.
magic of cooking in, TV. We made a batch already. Because after you cook it and it comes out of the oven, you're supposed to let it chill um, for a couple of hours or overnight. I think you could actually do it, a couple of days ahead of time, so that you have it. Ooh, professional. She likes her. She likes that move. So after it bakes for, I wanted to show you guys how it looks, because this definitely has, um, hardened, not hardened, uh, chilled. It's set up. It's really firmer than it was. You saw how it was all jiggly. And then when it comes out of the oven, it's it's sort of an in between stage. You know, like pudding. When you cook pudding and then you have to let it. You guys are like, who cooks pudding anymore? We just buy it at the store. But when you cook pudding, it has to set up and chill. So that's what we did, and this is probably the part that Erica is really the most excited about. It's actually making that caramelized, crunchy top on the creme brulee. So we're gonna add sugar to the top of the custard, and then Erica, again, the baker, has the kitchen torch, and we will try to get a nice top on it. Yeah, it's already set. We made this afternoon about.
A few hours ago.
Yeah, it's
Just a
probably
few
been
hours
chilling
ago.
about maybe 3 hours. Um, I wanted to do it yesterday, but Super Bowl madness got me a little off kilter. But I'm happy that it's really set. So hopefully it will be good. Okay, y'all. Thanks, Tamika. Okay, so they say to sprinkle a teaspoon of sugar on each one, and then you can fire it up. So do you want to do that, or do you want me
Yeah, I'll
to
do
do that?
it.
Now, you could use regular granulated sugar. Different recipes say different things. What was the word?
They use torbando sugar.
Torbando,
Turbinado.
something
It's
like
the
that
thicker
sugar.
sugar.
But basically, it's like a thicker, coarser sugar. Um, Erica's really working on her sugar coverage over here. So we want to try and get a nice burnt top, which is what creme brulee means in French, burnt cream. Of course, we don't want it burnt, but we want that. We want it to look like creme brulee. You see, she's quiet. She's very serious
I just want it to be
about this.
even.
She wants it to be even. She wants it to turn out good. I want it to turn out good too after all the effort, and because we have We have company standing by to see how this turns out.
That one actually looks really even.
Okay, just making sure I didn't miss any
So I'm just
comment. Okay. Yeah. I probably wouldn't have done all that, but I think it's going to pay off. I would have just sprinkled. Now I would have turned the ramekins upside down onto the sugar instead of sprinkling.
Yeah,
Ah!
but it wouldn't work like that because it's not all the way to the
joking.
top.
She's joking because
Oh.
she's saying that she's not a good baker, and she's like, I would have done all these steps, and if I had tried to put sugar on it, I would have just.
Yeah, that would work if it was all the way to the top.
I think it probably would. Oh, you think it would work?
No, but
see, I would think
but
it would
see, it's
dump
not
out.
all the way.
I
to
think
the
it would
top.
dump out, is what I
So
was
it
going to
wouldn't
say.
work.
But
But I got this.
okay, I want them to see you. Or maybe you want to move over, get a little closer so they can see the torching of the creme brulee.
Well, I don't know how big it is.
Yeah, that's closer. I trust you.
Okay.
I will hold it if
Okay.
you want to do it.
All right.
All right, guys. I love her and I trust her to aim it here.
This
Aim
better?
no,
I'm sorry. I just wanted to check. I just wanted to see.
Just focus on this. Keeping your flames on here.
Okay. Okay.
There.
Ooh.
Ooh. I don't think the camera is probably picking this up very well. I hope you can see. It is browning. Ooh. See, this could be your stress reliever part, Keisha. Just the sort of the charring of the creme brulee. Yes, for browning.
That's not bad.
I know Erica has. I think it could go a little more, but maybe come back. I'm headed for the. I'm sorry. No stress. No stress. It's just dessert.
See, I walked away, just happened to have a little fire start at the kitchen. All right, next one.
Go ahead. Have a little fire start. No stress. It's all good. Wait, I walked away. You just happen to have a little fire start. Meaning like you came back and that's what you saw us with the fire, Edna. It's under control. We're good. We're good. We're not trying to stress you. We're not trying to stress you. Mondays are stressful enough. This is supposed to be fun. Is Jocelyn going live next, Edna? I don't know if y'all are still recovering from your cruise. Okay, that did. I'm gonna just stand still. Not move my arms around while she's got the flame going. It smells good. Toasty vanilla.
That looks good. Looks good to me. I'm done.
She's lost patience.
You see it, guys?
I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. Maybe tilt this down a little bit. Oh, it's the coloring or the lighting. I don't think you can see it very well, but it is toasted.
Does it let you like focus?
No.
Okay.
No, she only does every other Monday. Okay. I'm gonna just go do it a little bit more because I think you can get a little bit. I want to hear that. I want it to be hard when you hit it with the spoon. See if you get that tap tap like you're breaking the shell. But I don't want it burnt, which is kind of my.
I don't like it burnt.
My issue with like char
do the other
grilled
do
stuff.
the other one. The other one.
I will.
Okay.
I don't like that burnt flavor, but just trying to get a nice top on it. I'm impressed. Looks good. We hope it's good. Now, I don't know how long you let this sit before you. Probably not too long, huh?
Probably not too long.
After you get the
here we
top
have-
ready. What?
We have these are almond gas.
Well, you'll get more. There we go. That's the color I was looking for. What are you looking for?
I thought we had regular whipped cream.
Oh, but like there's not enough cream in here. I guess she wants to make hers extra fancy with some ready whip on there. Oh, sorry, I missed some of the comments. No, she doesn't. Oh, every other Monday. Okay. I'm easily stressed these days. I check both my fire extinguishers after the chairs usually. Well, I mean, you need to check those anyway, Keisha, right? You know, I mean, I have checked all the smoke detectors. We've changed the batteries. The fire extinguisher is handy. We're good. Oh, Tamika is impressed. I'm impressed, cousins. So did you already have the torture on hand or did you buy it special for this? It was actually a Christmas present to Erica because she had been talking about wanting one for her baking. And so this is the first time I've used it. I don't know if you've used it since you got it for Christmas. So no, we did not buy it special for today, but it's come in handy. Otherwise, if you didn't have the torture, I think you can set it back in the oven on broil to get that crust. To get the crust. I don't know if that's difficult to judge, but that's the alternative. Okay, so I think it's done.
I want to try it.
We want to try it. I'm gonna stop talking and see if we can hear if you have the little tap taps.
Oh, okay, you told me.
Think it'll work on a. Oh, did you hear it? Do it again.
It sounds like a rock.
Do it again. It's hard. Okay, so now you guys are like, it's supposed to be hard. Why is she excited about that?
It's supposed to be hard. The best part about creme brulee is cracking it through.
All right, crack away. I don't know why you always go for the plastic spoon. Okay. Go for it. Pick a pot. I hear you want some. Well, we're gonna tell you what. Did you say be? Yes, we're gonna be there March 9th. Edna.
This one.
Okay, Erica has made her selection. Darn it, TFM closes in Miss Keisha wants some now, and Fresh Market is closing in 6 minutes. She doesn't have time to go and get one. Can you?
This is what it looks like. You see how it has that crumble from the sugar?
All right. You know how Erica is on her taste testings. She would
We did a
say
good job.
if it was bad. I'm blowing it because I think it's going to be hot.
Let's not.
Not at all. Vanilla and sweet.
Oh, I forgot to take a picture.
Oh yeah, we forgot to take a picture. Well, we have the other ones. We'll do it again. This was a success, you guys. Very good. If I do say so myself. It's very sweet. Good coverage on the sugar. Thanks to Erica. She took her time and spread that out. Thanks, together we travel. Um, I, it's really good. I can't say I'm going to want to make it again. You guys, I agree. That's a lot of steps. I eat past the texture of it. Okay, because I know you don't like a lot of texture, or you have trouble with different texture. How many fixes with different textures? So you like it enough that you can overlook that, Keisha. It was a lot of steps and a little bit. I was definitely worried about curdling the eggs when you add in that warm milk, and I don't really think I understand why you have to add warm milk if you then have to chill it.
Chemistry.
See, but
I would
they're
know
not. It's not scrambled eggs, guys. So I'm super super happy.
it might be more so the vanilla. So like the vanilla infuses more into the milk when you warm up.
There you go. There you go. Well, it's about another 13 minutes on the ones that are in the oven. I just wanted to show you the texture. If you guys care to see that, we will hang out a little bit so we can show you, since we didn't have the magic of TV, but I didn't mean to freak anybody out. We're all okay. The creme brulee came out good. Kitchen torch is put away. Safety
With the safety seal
with the
on
safety
it.
seal back on it. And we're good. This is very good. Very good. Um, okay, so I think I was talking about souvenirs. Somebody else said that they Raquel gets the vanilla too. I think, does anybody else get like spices or anything like that from the cruise ports when they go? Okay. This is like addictive. So no, I cannot make this all the time because
It's horribly bad for you.
there's no calories on the cruise ship.
That's
I
horrible.
don't know. I mean, it must be the same at home, right? There's just no calories in the creme brulee. There's nothing bad for you in there. We use
Eggs and milk.
we use quality ingredients, so it can't be bad for you, right? Can't, that was awful. That was awful. She's gonna send it back. She's gonna complain about the dining room service here.
So good.
You've definitely given me some ideas for cruise port shopping, magnets and spices. Yes, I'm just I need to work on my magnets, that's for sure. I'm gonna get a PO box. You guys feel sorry for me and my magnets. The collection is sad, especially if you saw the comparison with my mom's. We gotta catch up. We gotta catch up.
Ooh, only 10 minutes left.
10 minutes to go on the. Okay, Erica, you can.
Oh, I can't finish that.
Okay. I don't know when to say when on that. Very sweet. Yes, my mom's very full fridge. Um, she has been collect. She's been going hard on her magnet collection for several years, so it would take me quite a while to catch up. Um, but I'm gonna keep cruising, so I just have to remember to get the magnets. I have to remember to get the magnets. I don't think I can. Let's see. For those who have not seen my magnets, not too many. Grand Turk, Philadelphia, Las Vegas. That's good. But for the cruise ports, Costa Maya, Cozumel, St. Thomas, Puerto Rico. I think I have more Mexico ones, but I've been more places. I've been on more cruises. I just wasn't good about getting the magnets. And now that I care about the magnets and realize it's such a great little souvenir, I mean, I have this "Let the Sea Set You Free" T-shirt, but I don't normally go for the T-shirts. I like small, small things that are usually going to fit in your suitcase, and um, not super expensive things, so that you don't break the budget on the souvenirs. We also like to get um, Christmas ornaments, so that way we have them for, you pull them out at the end of the year. Look what we did this year, or remember what we did this year. I know Keisha had the suggestion on the shopping bag, so I have to remember that one because that's another good one. Go ahead and get the commemorative shopping bag when you're in the cruise port.
Hmm.
The sugar coma setting in. 7 minutes until these can come out, and I can show you. I can show you how they were supposed to look, that in between step. I'm glad I did go ahead and pre make them. Yes, next time it's your go, Keisha, for the creme brulee demonstration. And you can show us how you got it at the fresh market. That's okay too. So obviously it's in the dairy section, or are they frozen in the refrigerator section? I'm gonna look for that. Well, maybe I shouldn't look for that because it doesn't need to be in the house all the time. It's too tempting. It's like I don't buy sodas because if they're here, then I'll drink them. But if I don't have them, and I also, as much as I love ice cream, I don't buy it. I just have it when I'm out because it won't last very long in the house at all, unless I go visit my auntie or cousins. They seem to have it in the refrigerator or in the freezer, no problem. Vlogging your escapade to Fresh Market dessert counter. The fresh. Oh, they fresh torch it for you there. Oh, I didn't know I could get some torch tips at the Fresh Market. All I had to do was ask. All right, 5 minutes on those guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and for the support as I try yet another one of these crazy desserts. We'll see why it's a specialty thing that you can have on the cruise ship. It's a lot of work. They have way more manpower. They can crank them out every day. I can't do this every day. Uh, oh, I'm not sure if Edna is still on, but I forgot to ask her about the if she was okay after the Super Bowl. Disappointing for the Eagles, but all right, guys. I know you hung in there with me long enough.
Only 4 minutes left.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull those out.
Let's see what they look like.
Let's see. Let's see.
Jiggle it. Let's see. Okay, they might be ready.
Let's see if I can. What's the best way to show you? I'll try to do the. Whoop. So these are just out of the oven. They're still hot, obviously, but they're just a.
No, because you're spilling water into that one.
I'm doing fine. They're not. It looks like cake batter, and they're still a little jiggly. Sorry, that's probably not as clear as I was hoping it was going to be. But then from here, we're going to let them cool, and then they will go in the refrigerator. I don't know for how long, for at least overnight. Maybe we'll finish that out tomorrow and then be done with the creme brulee. But that is how you make creme brulee at home. But the best way to have it, as far as I'm concerned, is in the main dining room on a cruise ship. So I hope you guys have some cruises coming up and you can go and get your creme brulee. Thanks for watching me and Erica.
Once again,
and joining us.
What do you want to tell about tomorrow?
For another adventure. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and Erica got another treat. And so,
if you're not busy, you can watch us build a Valentine's Day gingerbread house, sugar cookie house. If you're not busy, because we know that's a busy day for people.
Yes.
But if you're not busy, we will be trying our best to construct this house.
Yes, but hopefully we will not be offended if you have real Valentine's plans with somebody special and you're going out to dinner or something super sweet and romantic. Have a great day. Thanks again so much for joining us and supporting us and praying for us as we had the torch out. Again, we are fine. The creme brulee was good, and it was another good Monday night. So thank you, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow. But happy Valentine's Day. Bye.